Hello, my name is Nakira. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm glad you're here, and if you're revisiting, thank you for stopping by, and I'm also glad you're here. Today we're just doing makeup on the floor this morning because that's just the kind of day I'm having today. And my cup is just a good old standard nettle leaf tea. I need to add honey. Hold on. Welcome to my first regular vlog on this channel. I recently picked up a few new cameras. It's actually motivated me to start shooting again my little collection that is starting to grow, which I'm so excited about. I also might do a YouTube video about just the camera collection that I'm noticing is starting to grow, and I hope continues to grow more. But you know, when you have expensive hobbies, can't bet on it. So yeah, with the new cameras that I recently picked up, I've been really practicing with trying to find my like signature style in a sense, and it's been really fun kind of experimenting with what catches my eye and how I can edit it and post. I've been having fun playing around with like illustrations, even though I really can't draw for nothing. I've just been having a lot of fun documenting these past few weeks with new camera equipment and practicing setting up my rigs. Also, guys, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to clear out my watch list finally. So I thought it'd be a cool little segment to do a weekly watch list, kind of like a before and after commentary, and then I'll kind of give a debrief of the films I watched this week at the end of the video. So this week's watch list is half partially inspired by Letterboxd featuring Taylor Russell's top 4. This week's weekly watch list is Oh Hasard Balthazar, Woman in the Dunes, Swing Girls, and The Odyssey. Now we're gonna see if I can get through those this week, but yeah. I realize I suck at multitasking, but let's go to the movies. It has been so gloomy for the past, I feel like, month. Over here, back at home, it's honestly just been nothing but furnishing my space, home-cooked meals, work, watching movies, visiting family, visiting friends, and just trying to get life on track all in one. I don't know. I will say I have been away from home for a few months, but since my return, I have definitely been enjoying making my place of living a safe space, more specifically my room. Just stuff I used to just have lying around are finally finding homes within my home. It just makes me have like a whole new appreciation for my things. Does that make sense? My taste has evolved while decorating my room, and I'm not done. Like, I'm still going. Finally finding that a theme for it has been really cool to see develop. I wanted to show some things in my room, so let me go find it. Starting off with this little mini manga collection that I'm starting. Some of my favorites. Usually I just have books lying around, but now I'm having designated spaces I got this from an expo I went to last year, and I was gonna do like a little mini haul, but I never showed it. But this is from Sissy Lou, who is a film photographer, and I got to do a photo walk with her last year as part of the event, and that was really fun. We got to look at different cameras. I believe there was a Mamiya in the mix, and we got to just basically test out different medium format and 35mm point and shoot cameras, and then we got free rolls of film, so that was really fun. And it was sponsored by B&H. Some of this is like expired, like slash used film rolls that I haven't developed yet. This little pouch for traveling with film, I've only used it once, but I came with that, and then it came with one, hold on. It also came with these little stickers. These little cute stickers that I plan to put in my journal. These ones came from the Kodak panel, and I got to hold their newest model, their newest Super 8 model, which was so cool. And when I tell you, when I get my hands on my own Super 8 camera, it's over. It's over. I'm actually gonna put this back in this pouch because this is where it belongs. The last thing I have is it's this little clay piece that I made of the apple from Fantastic Mr. Fox, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. I am definitely a beginner, as you can see. It's already starting to crack a little bit, unfortunately. I had clay one day and a dream, and this is the first thing I made, and I was actually really proud of it. It sits on my bookshelf, and I just love it with my other little trinkets. So yeah, on the whim activity. I love it. It's so cute. Today was a book shopping day, and I had the time to check out this place called the Book Rescuers, which is a warehouse full of all kinds of secondhand treasures. They have rows and rows and more rows just full of books, vinyls, CDs, movies on DVD and VHS. Basically the perfect place to thrift physical media. And I went in with a very specific wish list, and I ended up managing to spend less than $10 coming out. I don't normally book shop often, but when I do things like this, I love to see everything right then and there, but I will have to make a return because I know I didn't get to see everything. I would have been there all day if that was the case. But yes, definitely recommend checking out what they're about. I'll leave a link to their website down below. Just the atmosphere alone felt so comforting. I could literally get lost in there if I had a pair of headphones. I'm so glad I found a place like this that's local. It's definitely a great pastime activity, and I am very satisfied with my purchases. There are two kinds of people in this world, those who swing and those who don't. This was actually such a good movie to wrap up my summer with. Comedic, playful, and all that jazz. I really love the color composition here. There was a lot of creative shots when it comes to composition too that I liked. Yeah, I'm starting a petition for more jazz bands to play at more events. We need more jazz bands, or I need to start one. This movie has easily become one of my now new favorite comfort movies. The story follows the life of Balthazar, a donkey who is passed frequently from owner to owner throughout his life, and along the way he experiences the fine line between cruelty and kindness, witnessing the different sides of humanity while still persisting until his very last moment. The film is heartbreaking nonetheless. I'd describe it as a hard watch, but not in a sense that it was bad, but more in a sense that it's tragically beautiful in its message, and I think that's what makes it powerful. There's something so devastating about watching Balthazar endure so much, especially because he just remains this silent observer throughout it all, exposing humanity for what it is. Though the dialogue is quite minimal in my opinion in this one, the various messages and metaphors kind of baked into this writing it still translates very deeply. It says a lot without saying too much. The Odyssey. The Odyssey follows the Greek story of Odysseus on his perilous journey returning home from the Trojan War. It's a story of various themes baked into one cinematic experience. Going into it, my initial thoughts while viewing this was just how stacked this casting was. Now, I don't know too much about Greek mythology, I've dabbled in it here and there, but I do understand the basics. However, this film definitely had me researching some fun facts afterwards, just trying to connect some dots. Overall, I thought the storytelling mixed with certain cuts and editing were perfect. Cinematography was stellar. And I'm scared of Circe. It reminded me of a very familiar fate. Women in the Dunes. This was beautifully lit and shot throughout the entire movie. I personally loved the use of static shots and the way each scene was framed. Also, the haunting sound design added a whole nother layer to this surrealistic nightmare of a movie. I genuinely don't know what's scarier, being held captive in the dunes or wandering aimlessly through them with no way out. The entire film has this unsettling, almost claustrophobic atmosphere that just slowly creeps on you as you're watching. It's a book adaptation, so I'm also really curious to see how some of these elements translate from page to screen. Otherwise, pretty decent watch. Definitely more of an experience than just a straightforward story. This week's weekly watch list actually turned out really good. Throughout this set, I didn't have a film that I disliked. I actually thoroughly enjoyed each of these movies. And that is gonna wrap it up for this vlog of some sort. If you made it this long, I appreciate you for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day, week, month, whatever the case may be. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.